Alright, so... Is he still...
Maybe it...
Yeah, maybe it's time he does something about it. Let me rest here. Alright, so... Need about 5,000 souls. But first... We have a new merchant in Firelink I forgot to show before. This guy.
Oh, we meet again. How many of you are there? You've come at the perfect time. I'm done with the looting. I'm a humble merchant now, and wondrous treasures have I, at a special price for you. There you are. Have a nice look at them. Oh, relax. No more funny business out of me, my friend.
So we can learn the prostration. So he sells a hugely expensive divine blessing. Sells some twin humanities and humanity. They're more expensive than they would be normally, but they're also limited quantities, so if you want to get them, you might as well get them. Another heal and great heal excerpt if you want it. Crescent axe, which is new. Canvas talisman, which I will need to pick up eventually, so that's why I went ahead and got it. And he sells the child and mother mask, as well as the cleric set. Cleric set's kind of interesting, I guess, but it's sort of got low poise for its high weight. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. Have you met that sunbathing Solaire? Believe me on this one, bruv. He's a complete idiot.
Bruv.
But he happens to be an awfully strong idiot. So just nod your head and keep him on your side.
Too bad I already killed Solaire. Okay. Now, like I said, I do need to get around, well, it's around 6,000 souls now. I don't really have much in the way of soul items to use, unless I picked one up and I just forgot about it. Oh, I did actually. Huh. Well, that gives me about all I need. Not quite, but almost. I'll be making up those souls pretty quickly anyway. Alright. 241 off that guy. That's good. That's all I needed. But I'm always going to backstab this guy. I can do that too. Bruv. I can't get over that word, bruv. It's just a weird way to say bro or brother or whatever. I do want to show the prostration gesture. Let's see. Ah, that's good stuff. Yeah, I do need to talk to Andre.
Well, you need it.
Nearly forgot. Because I still haven't bought the Crest of Artorias. And it's time I bought that. You know what? Since I'm thinking about it, I should buy some more arrows. Alright. Now, there's one area that I haven't even touched on yet. And it's about time that I went there. Even if I'm not going to fight the boss yet. Now, I could have gone to this area before without needing to spend the souls on it, but I prefer to just go in through the front, so I'd rather just spend the souls and have it finished, you know? Oh, bloomer. Yep, it's this door up here. Let me rest in here. Now, I definitely didn't want to be human my first time in here. I considered kindling the bonfire outside, but that's not a very good idea. Man, he survived that too. He didn't survive that, but he survived the post. Right. So, I always thought this area was interesting because it's like the only part where you see like actual human human enemies, NPCs. And I always found that kind of interesting. It has to do with the, well, you'll see. I don't think that one-shot him. Oh, no, it did one-shot him. These guys, you can tell, drop actually a lot of souls, too. For the type of enemy they are, they drop a lot of souls. Oh, missed that. One-shot that guy, too. It's pretty nice. Alright, now this guy. Oop. I'm gonna heal up. I always get the axe timing wrong. Dang it. So I'll just backstab him. And you see, we like already made up half the price of that Crest of Artorias. That's why I'm not too worried about buying it. And then in here, we got this interesting thing.
That thou fared well to fight, but cometh thee not for the grave of Sir Artorias? My advice true. Forget this. The legend of Artorias art none but a fabrication.
That's not true. I fought him.
Traversing the dark. 'Tis but a fairy tale. Have thine own respect. Go not yonder knocking for nothing, I say.
Now, it's probably tough to understand exactly what this thing is saying, but you just want to say yes.
Well, indeed, thou art a strange one. Nevertheless, I feel some liking for thee. I'm Alvina of the Darkroot Wood. I command a clan of hunters who track down defilers of the forest graves. What dost thou say? Wilt thou not join us? Oh, yes, I believe we would suit thee well.
And yes, I am going to join them.
I am very glad. And now thou art one of us. Let us establish a covenant.
So yeah, I left my path to the dragon, but I joined the Forest
And
Hunters.
here taketh this ring. If thou wearest that ring, it allows for thine summoning. If mine senses reveal intruders, then I will summon thee. Fend them off, sir. I beseech only this. I shall summon others who will, by their honor, work tirelessly with thee. Thou shalt receive great reward, and whatsoever ye shall pillage will be thine own.
I wouldn't say
True
great
agreement,
reward.
not so?
We
But thou
received
must
some
heed.
decent items.
The clan is thine own family. To thine kinsmen forever stay true. Darest not in any attempt to double-cross. Have no doubt, such wretchedness never will we tolerate.
Right. So, this guy wasn't here before.
I've heard all about you. I'm Shiva of the East, captain of the brigade. Let's teach you the clan basics now, as there's no time to chat in the midst of fighting. Except there is little in the form of rules, you hear. Fight and hunt as you like. Whoever's fastest gets the prey. That's the way we do it. Only, don't forget what Alvina said. Traitors aren't given a second chance, for any reason. That's about it then. Don't worry. It's a good old time, isn't it? Great to have you with us. Good hunting to you.
A lot of emphasis on don't be a traitor. Hey, you can try to talk to that guy. It's not really happening, though. I should have fought the rest of these guys, but oh well. I'll fight them later. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna lead this covenant. I've still got a couple more covenants to show off. Oop. Okay, good. One shot's them. That does not, though. It's worth noting there's a ton of guys over there. So it's generally, even at this point in the game, a good idea to kind of take it slow here. And clear out at least the guys in the periphery. Oh. And last one. Oh no, not last one. Oh, I need to drop something too. Too much blood red moss clump. And there's Shiva's armor set. Which is kind of interesting that you just get it as a random drop. I'm not sure what to make of that myself. This area is pretty large, mainly because it is focused with PvP for the Covenant, which I will do at some point. Forest Hunter PvP is kind of interesting. It's pretty popular too. A lot of people love doing it online. I'm climbing down here first because there is a small item over this way. This old brave warrior. Who knows? That could come in handy. And I just want to show you that you can go around here and across the bridge, and then over there is a ladder which leads down to where we fight the Hydra from earlier. This is a fairly sizable ladder, I suppose. Not that that really matters. During the DLC, this is where Calamite drops in. I'm sure you guys recognize the area, since it is part of the Royal Wood. So you see, we got a big beastly enemy over here. Oop. He let himself get hurt pretty bad there. Now there's going to be 2 more of those guys spawn. Actually, thought I could make it over there before they jumped off the cliff, but that didn't seem to be the case. Oop. Mainly, you just want to bait these guys to do the spinning attack. You know, not get hit by it would help. I'm gonna see if I can catch this one with Firestorm. I did, but it did not kill it. And those guys only ever spawn once, so we're in the clear. There's a drop over here as well. Large soul of a brave warrior. Now I'm going to go around this way and show off a little bit more of something. See, that's the other side of the garden. But the 2 sides are connected by more than just the bridge. After you talk to Alvina, the cat, if you continue on behind where she's at, you can come through here. Excuse me. And back here is the stone set. Yes, yes, yes. What does that say? Imminent dark spot. Yeah, I guess it's just saying someone could hang out right there. And I just want to point out that this is where Alvina's from. Right there. If you came up by way of the ladder from the Hydra, you could potentially skip all of the major enemies at the front, like all the humanoid enemies, and you could talk to her directly without having to kill anybody. It doesn't matter if you kill them or not, as you can see. You can still join the Covenant. I thought I went offline on Steam. Pretty sure I did, actually. Unless something happened and it pulled my Steam back online. You probably remember these guys from the Great Hollow. they're still pretty easy, if not a little bit less health here. Oh, one of them dropped something. Gold pine resin. I forgot they dropped that. That's a particularly rare drop, too. But I'm trying to clear these guys out as best I can. They're not particularly aggressive in this area. In fact, they may not be aggressive at all, to be honest. In this area, that is. But these guys, however, I will totally just poke them to death because, man oh man, do you not really want to get messed up by that punch. Okay. Let me see how much a two-handed. Two-handed, I guess, is the way to go for that. It was doing a lot of damage. No drops. Okay, just got one more of these big guys to deal with. Oh, you see that? Guys do a ton of damage. And back up. Bait. Hit. Back up. That's close. And, oh, he dropped some gold pine resin as well. That's fantastic. All this gold pine resin. So we get an enchanted ember there. Which, let's see. Oh, yeah, I've already passed it. What am I thinking? We can give that to Rickert. Yeah. I'm getting my Dark Souls mixed up with my Game of Thrones here. Rickert. Of Vinheim. Okay. I'm not going to fight the boss yet. I just want to see, because I can't remember if there was any, like, drops over here to the side. Nope. And nothing up in there in the at the ball store. Okay. Okay, now that I've built up some more souls, I'm going to... Well, first of all, I'm actually gonna... I'll just go ahead and hand that ember off to Rickert. Because that seems like a pretty good idea. Hey, Crestfallen Warrior's gone. Perfect timing, actually. I hope the elevator's up. I can't remember if I used it recently. Guess so. I need to... Let's see, I need to also do something back in Sins. Not Sins. Why am I saying Sins? Duke's Archives. There's totally something I forgot to do there. And I'm glad I just remembered about it. Before I go to Rickert, I've got something to take care of down here. Oh yeah, it's Crestfallen Warrior time. He's gone holo. And he's super easy to beat. At least at this point in the game. Only drops 1,000 souls and does nothing. He's one of those NPCs that if you kill him at the first of the game, it doesn't really matter. I mean, he's never going to give you anything. He's kind of pointless.
Hey, hang on. Is that A sorcery ember? I've never seen one like that. Not even back in Vinheim. What a brilliant flame. Please, friend, let me have that, I am begging you. I am a craftsman of Vinheim. I'd go hollow before I pass him a flame like that.
I feel like all these blacksmiths are a
You
little
are
bit
wonderful.
overly attached to embers.
I will forge a wicked masterpiece, just a weapon to make a... Come back soon. Smith it.
But I don't use intelligence, so there's not really much I can get out of him. But I do need to go to Duke's Archives to finish up a little bit of some extra stuff there. So I guess that's what I'll do. Because I'm sure if you guys have seen before, we didn't let Big Hat Logan out of his cell. It's about time I did that. Alright. That was a bad way to start this. Oh, shoot. That was also a bad way to start this. I didn't realize I was stuck. Alright, I think I gotta go up one more, and then I can get back to the prison area. Oop. Okay. It's not like I need a second Chandler's Trident, but you know, if he drops one, that'd be kind of cool. Oh, I didn't realize there were so many people following me. Okay. And I totally forgot about the enemy outside. What am I thinking? Seriously, what am I thinking? Because I really don't know. Alright, let's try this again. And let's do it the right way this time. That's what I'm telling myself. Okay. There we go. Okay, yeah, that guy's gonna attack, and that's probably what was happening before, was he followed me up, thinking maybe this guy did actually. I don't know, man. The Archers of Van Orlando have nothing on the Archers of the Duke's Archives. Still no drop. But then again, like I said, I've already got the Trident, so I'm not too worried about it. This is the guy I wanted to hit first last time, not the other dude. That's pretty much exactly how I wanted it to go last time. I don't know why I was so slow on that. Alright. this room again. Oh. Well, yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and do that. Because I forgot to do it before. And you can see there's an item over there in that cell. I forgot to grab it before, so no better time than the present. Wonderful. And that's the stuff that Rhea of Thurland, yeah, I think that's her name. Yeah, that's what she wears. Come on, come on. Wow, I was really early on that parry. Luckily, we don't have to worry about the alarms going off this time around. But those enemies are still down there. They're just less aggressive. Yeah, I think there's a couple of those crystal dudes following. I'm not too worried about it, though. I know they're back there. That was about how I wanted that to go down. Right on time. If you'll notice, there was two in the back that are now gone. The ones that dropped the miracles from before. Oh, that's totally why I should have got this before. I completely forgot about the Firekeeper soul. Where's Big Hat? Did I just miss him? Did he already leave? I'll have to investigate this further. Actually, let's do that before I go up there. Don't want to make any mistakes. Any more mistakes than I already have. Like that mistake. Okay. Good, I guess it's just gonna let me heal too. Missing parries on man serpents. Okay. Don't know what's up. I guess, I don't know. I guess he's already gotten out of the cell, and I didn't even let him out? That's kind of weird. I know how I can find out. Pretty simply enough. I think the easiest way to get back there is probably just to go into the cell with the bonfire and then warp back to the Duke's Archives. Was it in there? Nope, that's not the one. Of course that's not the one. Nope, not the one. This is the one. This bonfire is cut off from the others. Okay, I actually didn't know that. Today I learned. I really have never tried that before. Thought never crossed my mind. I mean, I just assumed after you got out of the jail cell, you were probably good to use it. But I guess not. Sitting there trying to read somebody's fucking message. And what happens? This Joker's down here's gotta do his thing. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. I rested at the bonfire. Did not mean to kick there either. I feel like that arrow was curving. Yeah, it's just me. But that arrow really looked a little bit curvy. Alright. I'm gonna reset all these guys at the bonfire. It just works out to be easier that way. Okay. Now let's investigate. No, he's not in this room. He's in the other room. Oh yeah, he managed to get out. That's weird.
Hello there. This place is truly as promised. I shall share the secret.
So he's got a ton of sorceries here to buy. Of course, I'm not using any sorcery, so I'm not going to bother buying any of them, but there they are. Well, shouldn't say that I'm not going to buy any of them. I may end up throwing down the money to, not money, you know, souls to buy from him. Haven't decided yet. In the meantime, however, I'm going to let me just consider my options here real quick. I think I'm going to cut this part off and then maybe do some PvP, see if I can get some Forest Covenant action. So, just to denote a different part. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.